of the GMS Mississippi County, giving our honor and glory to the Heavenly Father. Yahweh Bahashim Yahushua Bahashim Chakodash. I also want to give double honor to our elder apostles and elder bishops of Great Millstone Ruel, as well as peace and blessings of the brothers in the house of everything elect. Alright, what I want to go into today is certain, topics based off certain articles that I've read. Alright, like certain things that happen locally. There was a shooting in a plant down in South Mississippi. The loved one dead, and Jake threw Eve out the car. Eve jumped out the car, dodging bullets from Jake, and all this stuff happened in Mississippi. Then of course you got national news, okay? Things in regards to the LA fires, but at the end of the day, these are signs of the times. And part of the signs of the times is how everything is happening back to back. Alright? Everything is happening back to back, man. Cars are constantly running into crowds, and big things are gonna happen, man. Alright? But I was even thinking about the Eve that got unalived by her boyfriend, but they showed the so-called boyfriend, dude got an upside down cross on his forehead, man. Okay? And it just shows me Eve gravitates to that left, man. She gravitates to that dark side, man. Wait, there's nothing really new. It's just a pattern. But it's something that, that stood out. Like I said, there was an unaliving in a particular plant. I think it was a chicken plant down in South Mississippi. I think was it Holmes County? Maybe it wasn't Holmes County, but it was in South Mississippi, okay? And then I remember a few weeks ago, somebody told me at the grocery store that they couldn't get eggs in the grocery store anytime soon because Shalom. They couldn't get eggs anytime soon at the grocery store because at the distribution company where they have the eggs at, somebody stabbed somebody else 50 times over a pallet jack. Okay? And these are little things out of thousands of things happening all the time. Okay? These are little things that's happening amongst thousands of things that's happening all the time, all day, every day. Okay? Road rage, people actually dying or being unalive from accidents. Alright? It's actually misinformation. Yeah, and that's part of the prophecies. That's how we know, Zaquan. Everything is happening at one time. You can't, you'll be a fool to miss the news or be out of tune with these current events, man. Because you'll miss so much in one day. Alright? Pretty soon you're not gonna be able to go to work. Pretty soon you're not gonna be able to just randomly get groceries. That's a luxurious, careless mindset. At any given time of the day, you can just up and go to the grocery store. And most of the items are there and affordable. You can up and just put gas in your car. Alright? See, Esau is going to tear down and rebuild. With his NWO, he's going to tear down this construct that we have right now with his cash system, even his debit card system. And he's going to create these smart cities. Alright? And a brother was making a distinction between the 15-minute cities and the smart cities. But ultimately, one thing it is, in order to have access to these smart cities, alright, you're gonna have to have that character, and that's what's gonna make it so lucrative, man. It's kind of like it's sort of like you can't get into this club without this bracelet, alright? If you don't have a character, then it's like you're off the grid living. You see? Alright? But that's what's going on in today's time, man. Alright? And these nations, and Trump on attacks other nations, alright? To finance things in America. They're not having that shit, man. Okay? See, yeah, we was ruled for a certain wrestler in WCW, WWF. You know it's fake, but you got your favorite puppet, right? But you know the elites are behind everything, man. All right, it was our favorite puppet, man. Our favorite liar. You see, better him than Kamala. You know, but this is like two artists beefing with each other for the same record label, man. This set up to get album sales, man. Real talk. See? But the point is everything is happening at one time. You see? Basically, they still got some cooking out these laboratories, all right, as far as some scamdemic, man. And I'm constantly getting videos removed. You can tell lies all day. You can have drill rapping all day on YouTube, get millions of views. But the moment you say something about the pill industry, all right, the pill industry, you get your video removed, man. You say one little word. You mention the wrong lower level luminary or elite. You mention his name, you get your fucking video deleted. You know? But you can tell all types of lies on YouTube. You can show all type of foul stuff on YouTube, man. I mean, Sexy Red and these drill rappers, they should be removed. Why aren't they removed? Because they're set up by the elites, man. But the moment we tell our people who we are, that's the problem. And we're gonna get blitzed. We're gonna get blitzed by these different agencies, man. All right? It tells you in Revelation 12 that it tells you in Revelation 12 he's gonna come after those that keep his commandments. It's about that dragon, that devil, man. So we're gonna get blitzed by these damn elites, man. Why don't they blitz these drill niggas? Why don't they blitz these gang banging niggas, man? All right? Because you created these drill niggas. You created these gang banging niggas. See? So you didn't create the prophets, man. What do I mean by create? You created archetypes, like action figures, that you wanted Jake to become. So you wanted Jake to become a character that you could control. That's why you created the character Tupac. You created the character Biggie. You created the character Nas. You created the character on the action figure Kanye. You created the Foxy Browns and the Lil Kims and the Sexy Reds because you wanted Jake to fit into those different molds. Those are molds that you can control. And if you get around women, you realize that they're little zombies anyway. Like they repeat what they hear off the internet. They say the same fucking vernacular. They got the same fucking choice words. Period. You know? You know, they say shit like that, and they just show you they don't think for themselves, man. You see? But the prophets, all right, that's outside the paradigm that Esau has created. All right? That's outside of his quote-unquote Marvel Studio characters, man. The prophets. And the princesses, the women of the Lord, the women who figure out by Hashem, who follow the Lamb. You're outside of his construct, man. That's what makes us enemies, man. All right, now, does he have Israelites that he's infiltrated and created cult of personalities? Yeah, but particularly Great Millstone, we're off the grid. And you have to remember, and I'm just going off the spirit, you know, Yahushai's Garden of Gethsemane, right? Who gave him up? Those fucking Pharisees. Now, who's the Pharisee camp of the different Israelites, man? All right? And there's no coincidence that brothers are just so happening to have visions about certain camps giving us up, particular camp, man, giving us up. Because that's the Pharisee camp, man. You know? And that's like the Pharisees back then. They had a league or a covenant with the Romans. But Yahushua was off the grid, man. He didn't have any covenants. You go into a charter, it's a 501c3 tax exempt, it's a charter, You look up that word charter, in etymology, it goes back to covenant. You see? You know, so we know we're going to get blitzed. We know Esau's coming. You know, we're spiritually prepared for that. But if the bad guys are after you, you're doing a good thing, man. You know? Because we didn't eat the fake steak, man. Like in the movie The Matrix. We did not eat the artificial steak, man. All right? We don't make a covenant with the heathen. And if you go into the history of martyrdom and our culture and our heritage, going back to the Maccabees, one thing that the Edomites hated, all right, whether it's through the Grecian Empire, the Roman Empire, one thing they really hated is when you didn't bow down to them. There's any fucking heathen. When you didn't bow down to them or their god, you didn't eat swine, whatever. They really hated that shit. You didn't give a fuck about that money. When you don't give a fuck about the king's money, what can he do but hate you? You can't be bought. You see? It's just being real, man. You know? So, in these little, hey, but you know, ultimately, on the grand scheme of things, it was all written. Even us being picked up is all written, man. Because this is our hour of Gethsemane. This is our hour of temptation. This is our, you know, trial of our faith. You know? But, you know, that's pretty much the point. You know, as we prepare for another work day for a lot of us. You know, but just understanding that even when we're tested, and one thing I want to say too, even when it doesn't feel like Yahweh Bahashim Shai is there, he's there. You know? Even when it doesn't feel like he's there, he's there. You see? Even when it does not feel like he's there, he's there. So even when, no matter what happens to us, it was already written. You know, hey, the scripture says the Most High not left his righteous forsaken. He has not left his righteous forsaken, man. Nor is he begging for bread. All right? What Big Brother went through it, some of us got to go through it, man. You know? But at the end of the day, the Most High didn't bring us this far, all right, just to abandon us, man. This part of the trial, the final tryouts, you know? But that's the point. I hope you brothers and sisters were edified. Once again, I want to give all honor and glory to Yahweh Bahashim Hawashai, Bahashim HaHakodash. I also want to give double honor to our elder apostles and elder bishops of Great Millstone who are well, as well as peace and blessings, health and wellness, and house and everything elect. Abba, come here, Shalom.